Okay, this is the Game is on 100 here with the video, and in this video I'll be talking about the Chicago Bears Atlanta Falcons game. Let's get started. Same thing for the Bears this game as the past two games. Nothing going on offensively until in the fourth quarter, like in the first game. After the pick from Trubisky and started with the Bears' possession in the third quarter, they went with Nick Foles to give a spark. Nick Foles gave the Bears a spark in the fourth quarter. We'll see by sometime this week if the Bears are going to have Nick Foles be the starter for the remainder of the season. I don't know. Matt Nagy put Nick Foles in to get a spark in there, so we'll see what Matt Nagy's going to do. This has just got to be a terrible thing for Trubisky. Get taken out of the game, put in Nick Foles for not needing a spark. So, do you go with Nick Foles for the rest of the season, or does Matt Nagy put Trubisky back in next week? Nagy's going to probably do that in his press conference more than likely, but we'll probably find out sometime this week what the Bears is going to do. But the overall, it looked like a down for the Bears. They were down by 16 points, but Nick Foles came back, got them the 30-26 win. Atlanta just blew it. Everything was going the Atlanta Falcons' way for three quarters. They were doing everything they can do for three quarters, but they slipped again like they did last week. And now the Bears are 3-0 now. We had two combats in the first and the third week. So we'll see how it goes for the remainder of the season. Like for the quarterback position, we'll see if it's going to be Nick Foles is going to be playing for the rest of the season, or is it going to let Trubisky play next week? I don't know what it's going to happen, but the fourth quarter, the Bears did get the spark, so that was nice to see. First part of the game, Mitchell Trubisky was only 13-22 with 128 yards. He had a one touchdown, one pick. Nick Foles had 16 of 29, 188, three touchdowns and the one pick. The one pick in the end zone. Allen Robinson should have hold on to that football all the way through, not giving it up. That's 101. You got to hold control, possession of the ball. If it would have been waited a little bit longer for simultaneous catch, it would have been a touchdown. Anthony Miller dropped another touchdown pass in the end zone. So that was two missed touchdowns right there. So basically you were looking at, there was 5 touchdowns by Nick Foles in that game. If those two wasn't called, then Anthony Miller should have caught that. He should have maintained control of the ball, but he did manage to get a touchdown grab late in the fourth. So you take it for what it is. Running game, Mitch Trubisky only had one carry for 45 yards. David Montgomery 14 carries for 45. Nothing spectacular on the run. Defense, we gave up 26 points on defense. At least it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Allen Robinson was the leading receiver of the Bears today, 10 catches, 123 with the one touchdown. Jimmy Graham was the other one, 6 catches for 60 yards and 2 touchdowns. So you take it for what it is for that. Defensively, the Bears, Matt Ryan was 19 of 38, 238, one touchdown and one pick. That sealed it for them at the end of the game by Tashawn Gibson with the pick. Todd Gurley, 14 carries for 80 yards. He had a touchdown. Brian Hill had 9 carries, 58 yards and a touchdown. Receiving-wise, their leading receiver was Calvin Ridley, 5 catches for 110 yards. He had no touchdowns. So, you take it for what it is. We'll take it. I take the win. Any win is good in the NFL. You take the win any way you can. The Bears are 3-0. We got the Indianapolis Colts next week. So we'll see what happens, what Matt Nagy's going to do with the quarterback. Do you ride out Nick Foles for the remainder of the season, or you go for Trubisky to start? It's up to Matt Nagy what he wants to do. He wanted to bring in a spark. There was a little bit of spark from Nick Foles. So we'll see what Matt Nagy's going to do for the remainder of the season. Ride out Nick Foles. We'll see. Anyways, what a game. It looked bleak for a minute, but overall, the Bears did manage to win the game by a comeback. 16 points down. So we'll take the win any way you can. The Bears are 3-0. So this is The Game Is On 100, and bear down, my fans. Later.